Hi there. Ang next topic natin is about apology letter. Let's say, this is the scenario. Let's say, nag-away kayo ng boyfriend or girlfriend mo, ng partner mo. And then, andun kayo sa edge ng breaking up. So, anong nangyari, dahil you are emotionally invested sa partner mo, sa boyfriend or girlfriend mo, so you decided to send an apology letter kasi iniisip mo through apology letter you can save the relationship. Pero what if sinend mo yung apology letter and then hindi ka nakakuha ng reply, sinin lang and then silent lang siya? So the question is, should you feel ashamed kasi you felt cheap dahil nag-apologize ka tapos hindi naman sinagot, sinin lang? So should you feel guilty? Sana hindi mo na lang ginawa. Should you regret yung ginawa mo na yon dahil you felt invalidated, hindi na validate yung feeling mo, tapos you feel so cheap na inignore ka lang? So how would you react in this situation? Ano sa opinion mo?
Ako yung nag-send ng apology para ma-save yung relationship.
Pero
Tapos
sinin lang,
sinend lang.
hindi sinagot. So should you regret yung ginawa mo?
Mahati yung loob ko. First, kung mahal na mahal ko talaga siya, tas sinin lang, ma-desperate me na ano pa ba yung dapat kong gawin para mapansin niya, ma-accept yung apology ko, maging kami ulit. So, ganun, ma-depress me. Second, kunyari, that's the first instance. Second instance, kunyari, strong person ako. Medyo tumatakbo pa yung logical mind ko. Siguro, may hiya ako kasi ano ba naman to, binaba ko na yung pride ko, tapos hindi naman ako pinansin. So, mamahihiya mi, baka
So magagalit ka sa kanya, magiging resentment.
Oo, magiging resentment. Magagalit ako. Tapos parang isipin ko na lang na ano ba to, lagi na lang ako yung nagme-make move para magkabati kami. So, parang yung love ko mapapalitan na ng galit.
Okay, so that's a good insight. So now let's try to explain this situation using the relationship advice using psychology, principles ng psychology. So number one, if you feel this way, na nahiya ka, you regret sa ginawa mo, you felt so cheap, tapos yun nga, nag-i-start ka ng magkaroon ng resentment kasi feeling mo ikaw lang yung nag-e-effort. So if you feel this way, it's valid. So totoo yun, you are human, susceptible tayo sa mga ganyang feelings. Totoo yun, don't feel bad kasi, and you're not alone. Kung maraming tao na pag nalagay sa ganyang situation, they feel the same way, they acted the same way. So pero kung magwawalaw ka, magpapakalunod ka sa negativity, sa anxiety,
Sa
desperation, sa resentment, you will become bitter. So kapag naging bitter ka, lahat na ng kung dumating yung time na mag-reach out siya, mag-reply na siya sa apology mo, sa apology letter mo, lahat na ng gagawin niya, susunod na mga gagawin niya, lahat na yon mali na kasi nagkaroon ka na ng bitterness sa puso mo eh. So lahat ng sasabihin niya, lagi ka nang may rebuttal.
So ano dapat kong gawin if ever?
So kapag nangyari yung ganon, number one, tama yung nararamdaman mo, it's validated, you have the right to feel that way. Pero yun nga yung sinasabi ko, pwede kang magpakalunod sa anxiety, sa bitterness, pero yung ganong approach you will become desperate, bitter, magiging self-destructive ka lang, you will just hurt yourself to the point na pag lumalim yung hurt mo, you will start hurting the people around you. So kapag nakikita mo na yung signs na nade-desperate ka na, resentment, nagiging bitter ka na, I think it is therapeutic to reach out sa support group mo. Support group means trusted friends or family or kung sino yung pinagkakatiwalaan mo na you think who can relate and who can give you a sensible advice. So, reach out sa support group mo. It's therapeutic to express your feelings. Kasi, may two choices ka. Number one, to magpakalunod ka sa anxiety mo, sa desperation, sa bitterness. Or, what's the alternative? Pwede ka naman maging positive. Take these things as positive na, number one, kung sakaling hindi kayo mag-workout, kung sakaling yun na talaga yung end ng relationship, at least masasabi mo sa sarili mo na no regrets. Kasi you have done you have sent your apology. So, kasi kung tumahimik ka, tapos nag-break kayo, pwedeng maging cause yun ng regret eh. Sasabihin mo, if only I sent that apology letter, I could have saved the relationship. Pero kung sinend mo na yung apology letter, pero hindi pa rin na-save yung relationship, so at least, at the end of the day, masasabi mo na no regrets, you have done your part, you chose to be good, pero ganun talaga, hindi nag-work out eh. So, I think you can heal so fast kung faster kumpara sa may regret ka sa walang regret. And then at the same time, don't feel bad, don't feel ashamed na hindi ni-replyan or sinin lang yung apology letter mo. Kasi it's a reflection of your character. It only proves na you value the relationship, you value the person so much. So, you respect him and you respect the relationship. So, it's a proof na you have the quality of being a good person, of being a good partner. So, I think those qualities are your assets. Strength mo to na hindi mo dapat i-regret or ikahiya. Number 3, pwede mo rin naman tong gawing lessons in life. So, in the future, alam mo na how to handle, how to navigate similar situations. We learn from our mistakes. Every day we are dealing with uncertainties. So, at least, itong naging experience mo, you will learn from this. Either you learn resilience, hope, at saka most of the time, don't take the blame. Huwag mong gulpihin yung sarili mo na lahat ibabaling mo, isisisi mo yung break up sa sarili mo. Sometimes, yung silence or lack of communication on the part ng partner doesn't necessarily reflect rejection. It doesn't necessarily mean na nireject ka, you are not worthy. Most of the time, it's not about you. Akala mo lang ikaw yung may problem. Most of the time, it's about them. Baka yung silence nila means they need more time to process the situation, to process their feelings. They need space para ma-reassess nila yung situation and give them time and space nga. Then, usually, pag binigyan mo ng time and space yung tao, dun sila nagkakaroon ng opportunity na bumalik sa'yo, mag-reply sa'yo. So, may part ka sa breakup, may participation ka, may contribution ka kung ba't hindi kayo nag-work out. Pero remember, it's a relationship. may contribution din siya. May participation siya kung bakit hindi kayo nag-workout. So, you cannot take all the blame to yourself. You can be accountable sa share mo lang sa relationship kung bakit hindi kayo nag-workout. So, be accountable lang sa share mo. Yung ibang share, hindi mo na pwedeng isisi sa'yo. Like, for example, hindi ka nga niya ni-replyan, hindi, sinin lang yung apology letter mo. For whatever reason, sa kanya na yon, dalahin niya na yon. Hindi mo kailangan dalahin o isisi sa sarili mo yung hindi niya pag-reply, to the point na yung silence niya will break your self-confidence. So always remember, silence doesn't necessarily mean you are rejected. Sometimes it's not about you, and most of the time it's about them. They need time and space, so give it to them. Kapag heightened kasi ng emotions, heightened pa yung mga galit, prone pa sa misunderstanding. Pero kapag nagbigay ka ng time and space, everybody, yung emotion mo, emotion niya, pag lahat nagsettle down na, nagsettle na yung emotion, enough not to cloud the judgment. So, I believe babalik din siya sa'yo, sasagot. And this time, pag sumagot siya, na-organize niya na yung thoughts niya, mas ready na siya, emotionally ready na siya, so mas malaki yung chance na magkaayusan kayo, magkaliwanagan, magkaintindihan. So, masasabi ko lang, let things unfold organically. Huwag pagpilitan, huwag mo siyang i-pressure na sumagot. And at the same time, you don't have to pressure yourself to get the immediate answer. Bigyan mo siya ng time and space na organize yung thoughts at balikan ka. And at the same time, be patient with yourself, be kind to yourself. Huwag mong gulpihin yung sarili mo and take all the blame. Kung nadidepress ka, nalulungkot ka, this is the right time to be kind and understanding to yourself.
Agreed.
Okay, thank you for spending time with us. So, we will try to upload some meaningful videos, and kung may suggestion kayo at gustong idagdag, you can write down your comments in the comment section. Kung meron kayong mga gustong topic na gustong i-discuss natin, you can write your suggestion and then we will pick it up. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, so please subscribe and we will see you in the next video. Bye!